The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
'Tis as you say.
A cave! Shall we proceed into the depths?
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
By your leave.
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Turn you into a pin-cushion.
The void flame at any cost arisen. You have been doused in oil.
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Let us defer to his judgment.
There's no great shock to me.
Physical attacks are ineffective. We might have to reevaluate our strategy.
How formidable. This battle put through trying.
calculated.
Can I help you? Is anyone else available?
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint.
Watch your footing, Master. Losing your balance on an incline this sharp could be perilous. Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
I'm in awe of your powers of detection. Indeed. Good on you for being so observant. One of us has been drenched. I'd wager our careful search has rendered all secrets found.
I expect we shan't have need to return here for some time.
A common reward, frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Must finding these be so difficult?
Our collection grows. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
This is rather thrilling.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here. Hand him the note and he'll take care of the rest.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
True enough.
Fancy a gander? Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale. Always a pleasure. What are you up to?
Well, this simplifies matters. We've already got what's required here in our possession.
Quickly, Arisen. You must regain your footing.
Exemplary performance.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack. We're here.
That's every... Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
Where ought we to begin our search?
We now have all of the requested items in hand. Let us deliver them to Sir Marcus post-haste.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
Shall we report back now?
Sir Marcus was well pleased, Master. Shall we report our success to Sir Geoffrey? If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Mayhap the one we're here to meet intends to arrive at a different time of day.
Waiting around doesn't seem like to do us much good. What could we be missing here?
Thanks for that.
Another day. This looks as good a place as any.
Who are you supposed to be?
What do you think you're doing here?
Oi, many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. I hope 'twasn't too much trouble. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need arise.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Got to focus.
Best quality soldier now.
Day, same as the one up here.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
Our fight is not yet done.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever happens.
Very well, my master.
Don't drag this out.
Come on, then. You must cleanse yourself of that oil. Don't taste.
This one's shaking.
Arisen, are you all right?
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
If this is where I fall.
My patience wears thin.
I pray you will give me no cause to mistrust you.
This might be worth.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never.
Know you of the brine? Monsters they are, what haunt the deep. Shallow waters are safe, but venture somewhere as becoming a feast for the brine isn't a pretty way to go.
Oh, I can't complain, really.
Fancy a look at my wares? Do come again.
It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I'm on duty.
What brings you here?
I've no tidings to share.
Come now, stop and watch a moment.
If you want my advice, heed no advice, save your...
Good day, sir.
We've naught to discuss.
I see life as a journey. I've not much to offer you, sir, I fear.
Well met, sir.
It is on me to bear what younger...
I pity days.
Content to live in.
E'er since the reign of Rothace, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melve has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Melve offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melve's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason. The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor. I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
You came to see me? Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. 'Twas by your godly efforts that Melve escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, for the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objection.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. But as for where she went, I do not know. It would be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
Wonder if there's any easy work in that.
An ox cart ought to make up. Our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
I'm surrounded by winches on all sides. Time's apart. Barely breathe life. And I can't resist.
You'd best watch yourself. Do you know who I am?
At last. So pleasing.
Stout, not near.
I'm no cool, am I?
My peace of mind depends upon your kind. I can only hope she remains safe, and that the Queen Regent's web of lies ensnares her.
Oh, I can't complain, really.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Might I interest you in my humble ware? Much obliged, sir.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
I think I've earned a rest.
Oh, these dreams.
Feels eerie, no one about.
Should I get up to today?
Number on my shoulders. It falls on me to report this.
In every age, when the Arisen fells the dragon and saves the land, they ascend to the throne as sovereign. Hence, pawns are treated with respect, as a matter of course here in Vermont, for their peerless loyalty to the Arisen. Not to mention...
We are none of us alike in vocation.
It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Everyone's as tired as I am. Hey!
Wearing armor all day.
As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
What am I supposed to do?
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
Say, I've noticed you walking around questioning people. Looking for information, are we? If I were you, I'd pay a visit to the jail next, if you haven't already. The place is full of unsavory characters, as one might expect, who've seen things ordinary citizens aren't privy to. I should know. I was among their company till just recently.
Minute now. So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
I'm not accustomed to speaking with strangers in the street. Good day.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, where it's
Place? Strapped. I'm ready.
There's comfort in the hum of running. I don't know what to do. Can scarce afford to keep us fed these days. What to do? What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? all I needed for true. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers. Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Well, take your time. You know where to find me.
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
I've just recalled a...
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir.
Yeah? What is it?
Swearing. Living's hard, but dreams. Free, I say. It's all swearing.
Suppose I ought to iron my...
Stubbornness is a kind of strength.
Doing about a dozen things at once. I may have I'll treat myself to a simple before bed.
Will someone do aught about this?
Nice place, this.
Off wandering about again, I see. Why are you so adverse to doing honest work?
You would ask the proud sire of House Berkeley to move crates? To scribble in ledgers? Preposterous!
Albert, cease sense. That pride of yours has already ruined you once before. Do you mean to let it do so again?
Aye? What do you want? What? Where did you get this? No. Never mind that. Listen, whatever you found out, whatever you think you know, pray, do not speak of it to anyone.
I never expected 'twould end like this. How could I have?
'Twas a lesson hard learned, but a lesson all the same.
'Tis no great shock to me.
This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow. If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. 'Twould be unseemly for an elf to purchase one.
The goblin. I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind to know someone. Taught them a lesson at least.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I should... You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now...
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Fancy a look at my wares? Where are you off to? What's to be done about this? Well met, son. Cowboys are the
Lost track of time.
That's busy up today. You're always such fun. Chaser?
Whereabouts are you headed?
You!
Huh. Huh.
This looks like trouble.
Huh.
Well met, son. Cowboys are the
Whatever am I to do?
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, you will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. So the acting chief of Melve was blamed. However, I've heard no report of her capture as of yet. It may well be that she is safe. Perchance, she has fled somewhere outside of Deez's reach. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deeza demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the match? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to, for some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of my thanks? Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here. This should suffice to help you blend in. Take care. The masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers. There is much we ought to tend to, while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds. I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deez's scheme and securing your enthronement.